welcome back to another great Monday, to our second to last week before break. We've all been out in the freezing cold getting our Christmas lights on. You can see we've done a pretty good job. I would say good to great job.
Yeah.
We have some friends with Character Council here with us. They're going to share some stuff with you here in a second. Before we get there, your teachers know about this, and I want to share with you a little bit. This week and next week, we're going to do our 10 days of kindness. 10 days of kindness. So every day, there'll be a different way that we can show kindness to people. A little bit of a challenge for all of us. Today, the first day, Monday, our challenge is to find 5 friends and ask them to either if they would rather have a hug, a handshake, or a high five. Any one of those. Make sure you ask them first, because not everyone likes a hug. Some people just want a handshake or a high five. So ask your friend first, at least 5 of them to do that too, and then make sure we respect their wishes on which one they have. If they ask for none of them, that's okay. Go on to the next person. But we really want to find ways to show kindness these next 2 weeks before we go off to break. So that being said, I have my friends here, ways to show kindness that we're talking about. So we have another way to do that. So we have the Character Council here. They're going to talk a little bit about some of the things that they have planned, and a special event that they have planned coming up. So guys, you want to go ahead and share what you have going on? All right, so I like the enthusiasm. It's good.
Okay, so it starts on December 10th, and it ends on December 14th.
What does?
The canned food drive.
The canned food drive. Okay, so December 10th to December 14th. All right.
December 10th. That's today.
Today is today.
Yeah.
So it's this week. It's starting today and then going through Thursday then. No, Friday. Friday would be the 14th. So this whole week is the canned food drive. All right. And so that's when it is. And what are we bringing in, guys?
So we're bringing in canned food and...
Any canned food?
Yeah.
Even like those delicious peaches in the can?
Mm-hmm.
Those are, okay. All right. Good.
And the grade who gets the most cans, well,
What about green beans?
Yeah.
They can bring green beans. Okay.
But not corn, though, right?
I don't know.
If it's in a can, can it be corn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
The grade with the most cans brought in gets a prize.
And our school-wide goal is 600 cans.
600 cans. And the prize is a surprise, if I remember correctly. We don't want to tell. It's worth it. Just trust me on that. So the grade that brings the most cans will get it. And who's gonna get these cans? Like, who's it for?
It's
not for Mr. Morris and me, is it?
It's for the homeless shelter.
The homeless shelter. So we're going to go help people who may not have food. We are going to donate the cans so that they can have some food at the homeless shelter. That is fantastic.
600 cans sounds like a lot, but you know what? I was just doing some math. That's about 1 can per student. We could do that.
If you all bring in at least 1 can, we'll get our goal. So that's fantastic. So again, just to kind of sum it up, this week, today through Friday, bring in cans. Our goal, cans of food. Our goal is 600 cans. The grade level with the most wins a surprise prize. And what else did I forget? It goes to help the homeless shelter. So that's a fantastic thing. All right, Mr. Morris, do you have birthdays and events?
I do, and I got a trivia question for you.
These lights are getting kind of hot.
They are getting a little
They're
warm.
in my eyes.
Yeah, why don't you
bring
that off there?
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, I feel so much
well,
better.
it's cold out. It feels kind of nice.
The lights got warm.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of which, do you know, and I'll bet you guys can figure this out because you're all smart. I want to know what American inventor
Thomas Edison.
is... Well, you just ruined it. All right, so Mr. Birch ruined my trivia question.
Fun fact, it's the only American inventor I could remember right now.
So because he ruined my original trivia
Tesla.
question, I'm going to ask you the harder question.
Yay!
I want to know who was the first American president to decorate a Christmas tree in the White House. So, you guys think about that. You had the chance for the easy one. Mr. Birch ruined it. You guys think about that.
Sorry,
not a lot of events this week. We got the Kindness Challenge. Looking forward to all the different ways that you can be kind to one another. Mr. Birch told you how we're going to start on Monday. We'll tell you about the other things throughout the course of the week. I have some birthdays here. So starting today, Sedina Besic, Max Oxton, Laika Vokshi, Ava Guerrero, Chloe Lee, Scott Lupo, Maida Ferhat Begovic, Aiden Hodzic, Anissa Hussein, Ahmed Al-Rubai, Abdullah Omar, and Noah Tevik. Happy birthday to those.
Am I right?
Buffalo.
Don't we have Papa John's?
It is Papa John's night. I'm glad you said something.
Absolutely.
Papa John's night is Tuesday.
And you guys won't come to this, but you can tell your parents the PTA meeting is this Thursday at 6:30 in the library. So if your parents want to come out to the PTA meeting, it's this Thursday in the library at 6:30.
And I forgot about all those events because you flustered me when you ruined my
I apologize. I did not think I'd be right. I haven't been right yet. So.
All right.
All right. So, President, who are we guys thinking? Now I know. Do you know who the first president was that lived in the White House?
George-
It wasn't George Washington. It was not. It was
No,
the
George
second
Washington
president.
did not
It's
live.
the second president, John Adams. So I don't feel like it's him though.
And when I say decorated Christmas tree, I mean full-on electrical Christmas
Oh,
lights.
electrical. That's a hint.
So that's a big hint.
That's a hint. What do you guys
John
think?
Adams did not have electricity in his White House.
I'm gonna say. What do you guys think? You don't know.
Pick a president.
Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson. John Quincy.
No, he's the third.
He's the third. I know. That's what I'm saying.
Pretty far back.
What about-
Mr. Birch know
what
what
about-
electricity was.
Abraham Lincoln?
I'm not putting it all together right now. Thomas. He's gonna go with Abraham Lincoln.
The answer is Grover Cleveland Alexander.
The old Grover
Oh,
Cleveland.
okay.
Not he. There's a picture named Grover Cleveland also.
Yes, there was.
Different person
Yeah.
though. So my joke. You guys want to hear my joke before?
Yeah.
Okay. So the joke is, what do you call an elf who sings?
I feel like I should ruin your joke, but I won't.
Elvis?
Gracious.
Elvis?
An elf that sings. Not Elvis. I like it because it's like Elvis with an elf. I like that thinking, but that's not it.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer. You guys think any other ones? I can tell you. Mr. Morris, you think you know it?
I have no idea.
Oh, good. So it's a rapper. A rapper, because elves rap
Oh.
presents and they rap a rapper. So I think
Elena,
that was a
that
fantastic
is the hardest
joke.
I've seen a student laugh at one of Mr. Birch's jokes all year. And I don't even know if that was a
True.
laugh.
It's actually true. So, that being said, guys, let's have a fantastic week. Let's remember to do our kindness challenge every week. Let's remember to get those cans turned in. And remember, Buffalo, to always be the nice kid.
Bye.
Bye.